but I don't even have, like, not that much time right now. Did that make sense? I don't have time to do anything. And even though it is relatively easy to make these into videos, just don't really have the time for it. I'm gonna try to do a bit tomorrow, since I have off as well, but I don't know how that'll work. Anyways, we are finally off to the balls. Oh, Blooper trying to lead us off with a single, just barely short of first base. As I have to burp. Mr. Blobby up to bat. An all-star for sure. Gonna hit that one up the middle. Oh! I love when the green shell just hits anything. Like, it doesn't really have an effect, but it's just nice. Anyways, a single for Mr. Blobby. Peach trying to follow that up with a base hit. She will not, but she will advance Mr. Blobby to second base. Bowser on the mound. The scariest pitcher and the scariest hitter to go up against. As Toad trying to swing for the fences there. And no items used in time. The ice not going to come into play, so that's the end of the inning. Only one base hit for the Monarchs off the bat of Mr. Blobby. And no runs scored. Both teams' leadoff man is the pitcher. And an early bomb throw, but doesn't blow up in time. Bowser does get a single. Boomerang Bro up second with a man on. Another huge hitter here for the Monsters this year. Very dangerous. The off-speed pitch. Toad there to make the catch. Bowser does make it back to first. So one out, one on. Seto Kaiba up to bat for the Bowser Monsters. Now, Blooper didn't start on the mound in the first couple of games this season, but once they've been switched over to pitcher, they have put some tremendous work into the game. Kamek looking to make me eat those words. With two runners on here and only one out. See if they can bring a run in here, maybe. Doesn't look like they will, but they are going to get a base hit, advance the runners. And unfortunately, with Hammer Bro up to bat, we are in Grand Slam territory. Let's see what Blooper can do. We're going to start with a star pitch. Hammer Bro going to go for it. High, far, a little bit foul, though. It was riding the line and then curved right. So one strike. The star pitch that's going to make it into the outfield, but Toad makes the catch. But it's such a powerful hit that Toad slides back for so long that Bowser has time to score. So an RBI off the sacrifice fly from Hammer Bro, and then a ground out to second to end the inning. So only one run scored for the Monsters, but taking control of the field pretty early on in the game. Man, Hammer Bro made such good contact. I can't believe that it, like, killed Toad for a little bit. There's a yellow Pianta up to bat. Gonna hit a ball over the head of... Oh my god, everyone's breaking the ice. Jeez. Over the head of Boomerang Bro. So base hit for yellow Pianta. Toadsworth, who's been surprisingly a dominant hitter this season. And a ground out to second. Yellow Pianta makes it to second base, though. So they are in scoring position. Koopa up to bat. Only one out and no force, so no double... Okay, no double play. They do get the tag out at third. So only Koopa on first right now. Einstein up to bat. Yoshi on deck. We'll see if the Monarchs can keep the lineup moving here. Looks like they will. Einstein gonna get a single into center field. Two runners on for co-captain Yoshi. Seen both teams that have co-captains in the first two games this week. Bowser's gonna throw a star pitch. So one strike on Toad. Two strikes on Toad. Swing and a miss. And they will hit that one, but lazily to third base. 2 runners stranded. Another scoreless inning for the Monarchs. The Koopa Trio coming up to bat here for the Monsters. Look at that. That's aesthetically pleasing. We'll see how long this inning lasts as... Ooh, look at that. A nice hit over the head of Einstein there. The POW block, will they use it? Doesn't look like they will. So a double for the Green Paratroopa. I guess I shouldn't have said anything about them not hitting the ball ever. So runner in scoring position. But look at that grab from Yoshi. A very nice play. The runner's going to make it all the way to third base, though, as they don't go for the tag. So 1 out. Runner on third. Red Paratroopa up to bat. With Bowser on deck. And that is a hit into center field. That's going to go far back. Run's going to come in. And that will at least be a triple. He's going for home. Paratroopa's going for home. And they're going to get caught in the pickle. They make it back to third. Oh my goodness. A triple for the Red Paratroopa. Toad just does not make a good fielding decision out there. So 2-0 for the Monsters. Bowser's up to bat, 1 out, 1 on. Gonna hit that ball to the same exact spot. And that is another run scored. Bowser does stay on second. So all of these extra base hits this week from the Monsters. This is some of the best baseball they've played. No homers yet, but I mean, they're not exactly needing it at the moment. Blooper is starting to get a little tired out there on the mound. Boomerang, bro. A bomb to center as Toad should be able to get there in time. They do, just barely. And Bowser stays put on second base. I was worried they weren't going to make it. Seto Kaiba gonna take strike 1. I believe possibly the worst me in the league, but that might just be compared to the rest of the team. Alright, maybe not. Mr. Blobby's gonna field the invisible ball. Ends the inning, but again, damage has been done. 3-0 in favor of the Monsters. I don't know why I thought it was 4-0. Pitcher versus pitcher. Blooper will take strike 1. Second pitch inside. Blooper swings. Places it into right field. We got a base hit from the leadoff hitter. Mr. Blobby hits it over the head of Hammer Bro. That's going to be a pretty deep base hit into right. Blooper's going home. They have the chemistry, but Blooper's going to make it in time. A triple from Mr. Blobby now. A lot of triples today. As in, like, multiple. That's either 2 or 3. Man, if they threw that bomb a little further back, it's possible Mr. Blobby could have gotten an inside the park home run. Oh boy, the old captain's showdown. Peach gonna take advantage of her own strength, I guess. Anyways, that's also gonna go into the exact same spot. That's happened a few times tonight as well, where just twice in a row the ball gets hit to the exact same spot and rolls all the way to the wall. Another RBI for Peach. Lead cut down to 1. No outs, 1 on for Toad. Toad and then Yellow Pianta. And Toad's gonna land that one into center field. So no outs, runners on first and second for a Pianta. Monarchs could really do some damage this turn. As Pianta takes the first strike. Bowser smartly throws a star pitch there. A good decision. Will they throw another? They won't. And that's going to be a base hit for Pianta. And Peach scores, so a game-tying RBI single for Yellow Pianta. I can't believe they didn't go for the star pitch. All tied up at 3. Toadsworth up to bat. Oh, I get so excited every time I see Toadsworth. 2 runners on. Bowser also getting a bit excited, a bit nervous. Gonna throw a star pitch. Does have 2 more in the bank. Not gonna use one here, and a huge hit from Toadsworth that's gonna land in right. And they get to first in time, so that is bases loaded for the Koopa with no outs. Oh boy. Come on, Koopa. Bring a little magic. Koopa almost didn't swing at that. Ooh, the line drive to Boomerang, bro, and it's a triple play! Oh, that infield. That infield for the Monsters. They get it done. They put all the effort they can towards stopping any base hit. Alright, so they're going to put Yoshi in instead of Peach. That might mess with the chemistry in the infield a bit, but time will tell. And time told pretty quickly. Monarchs just not looking like a cohesive unit on the defensive side of the field. Peach not even going for that. I think Peach wanted to come out onto the mound, but they went with Yoshi. So Kamek got a double, is on second base. Hammer Bro, always going to be swinging for the fences. Did bring in at least a run before. Toadsworth with the huge catch. And yet again, Hammer Bro hitting that with so much power, just directly to one of the Toads in the outfield. Germa up to bat, 1 out, 1 on. Blooper can't make that play either. Toad's going to make the grab, but fumble it due to the fireball. And this infield is going to be the story of the Monarchs' night. And that is another base hit. Kamek's going for the score. That was maybe the craziest double play we'll ever see. They get the out at second and then throw it home to stop the run from scoring. Heads up play from the Monarchs. Really good defense. I apologize for everything I said that inning. Hammer Bro makes a very nice grab. Einstein with the first out of the inning. Yoshi up to bat now. There you go, Bowser. Has 3 in stock, uses 1. Always using them on one of the first pitches of the at-bat. Hammer Bro, it is hard to hit it past this infield here. Bowser is tired in the top of the 4th, which we don't often see. Blooper gonna get a base hit. That one's gonna go deep into the outfield. And that is a secure double for the Blooper. Deciding to keep Bowser on. Will they go for star pitches? They won't. Oh, but Blobby lines out to Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro making every out this inning with that special ability. And that's why it's just so hard to go up against them. Not only great, like, spectacular hitters, but, I mean, some of just the best infielders you can get. They're up there with the critters. And have Red Koopa leading us off for the Monsters. Blooper there to make the catch at shortstop. Red Paratroopa with Bowser on deck. Take strike 1. That is a hit into the outfield. Is going to knock out Toad as well. Toadsworth not coming over from right field to make the play. This could be it. This could be the one. It's going to be the one, and inside the park home run. And inside the park home run for Red Paratroopa. Oh my god, it has happened. That is unbelievable. And Bowser's gonna follow it up. That one's not gonna make it out. Can they use the POW block? They don't use it in time, so Bowser just barely short of a home run. But Toadsworth in right field just making no effort to go for that ball. So somehow only one run scored that inning off of an inside the park home run. First one we've seen all season. And just due to the poor effort or lack thereof from Toadsworth in right field. Peach gonna line out to Boomerang Bro at short. Now the question is, how long do they keep Bowser in? Oh, another line drive to shortstop. They're keeping Bowser up against Yellow Pianta. Any star pitch is going to be used? Doesn't look like it. Oh, but Hammer Bro on the other side. I mean, this is honestly the perfect counter to the Monarchs. Is just a good infield. Because they're not really known for home runs. So a quick inning for the Monarchs. No runs scored. Monster's still up by 1. Seto Kaiba to lead us off. The bottom of the 5th here. The power block is going to knock out Toad. Toadsworth finally making an effort out there. Looks like the coach did have a little talk with them before. So that's a double for Kaiba. Kamek up to bat now. It's Star hit. Gonna go over the head of Blobby. And they have the chemistry, but they won't use it. Again, just that contact. Not even hard enough to make Toad fly back like that. Maybe Toad's not really meant for the outfield. I think the Monarchs have some lineup reworks to do for next week. And Hammer Bro just can't get these home runs down. Will the error item land? It won't. Not in time, anyways. And Kamek is held on first base. 1 out, 1 on. Germa up to bat. They are up by 2. Oh, but an error by Toad. I think Toad was nervous trying to avoid the fireballs. Misses the catch. Is falling apart at the seams for the Monarchs. Runner on third. Blooper makes the play. Gets the grab to second to first. Double play. Monarchs get out of a sketchy situation. That could have gotten a whole lot worse for them. But instead, you see, they only gave up the 1 run. So Monarchs have 2 innings left to get 2 runs at least. Let's see what Toadsworth can do here. Already charging up a swing. Gonna take strike 1. No change on to Bowser. Boomerang Bro. Gonna make the catch. Oh man, the Monarchs really gotta capitalize on Bowser being tired here. As Koopa just watches the ball go right over the plate. Second catch by Boomerang Bro. Oh boy. Just too tough to do anything about. Einstein would love to keep this inning alive, but instead they're going to ground out the Hammer Bro. And another inning where it's not only all due to the infield, but the first 2 outs go to Boomerang Bro, and then the third goes to Hammer Bro. I mean, the Monarchs are just spending no time at the plate here. They gotta prolong these innings as long as they can. Oh my god, the power block lands on Toad. No backup in the outfield. And that's a triple from Green Koopa, or Red Koopa rather. Oh my god, another triple. I mean, this is a hell of a game no matter what the result is. Blooper makes the diving grab, throws to first, so a run does score off the sacrifice hit from Red Paracoopa. And with only one out, here comes Bowser. The outside curve going to be called strike one for Yoshi. Oh, just barely goes foul, even though Einstein was there to make the grab. And, oh, Einstein there again. Blooper there to pick it up, but Bowser makes it to first in time. Safe for a single. And Boomerang Bro to follow it up. That one will land and left. Peach is going to get frozen. Looks like Bowser should score here. They go for a chemistry throw, but Peach was just too far away. Look at that. She gets frozen so early. Toad, I guess, doesn't realize it. It's because Peach didn't move back. If Peach moved farther back, I think they had the chemistry throw. Oof. Yeah, this outfield for the Monarchs. Not looking good today. In a matchup where they really have to play pristine. Sorry, the banana hitting Blooper. It's gonna get me every time. I'm always gonna laugh at that. They do decide to keep Yoshi in here. Kamek up to bat. Line drive to left, gonna go foul. So 2 strikes on Kamek, 2 runners on. And that one is gonna land in right field. Toadsworth dives and misses. RBI single for Kamek. And Yoshi finally being pulled from the game. Yoshi giving up so many runs here against the Monsters. And finally we see Peach on the mound. Slow strike right down the middle. Outside curve. Hammer Bro not going to fall for it. The inside throw. It's going to land in right. Seto Kaiba does score. Banana hits Toadsworth on the head. Kamek coming in. Looks like they will score as well, just barely beating out the throw. That is a 10-3 lead for the Monsters. Still, I keep wanting to call them the Monstars. That's how strong this team is. There we go. Blobby with the catch to Blooper to Pianta, double play. Finally ending that nightmare, giving up 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. It was looking close before. And now the Monarchs only have 1 chance to retake this lead. Bowser gonna be taken out. The closer, Kamek, coming in. Yoshi is swinging a miss. Gonna hit that one. Can't get it past Boomerang Bro. No surprise there. More of the same from the Monarchs tonight. My God, look at that curve. Such a strong pitcher. And Blooper's gonna ground out, so 2 outs. Mr. Blobby. A lot of pressure, all of the pressure, and Hammer Bro gonna grab the ground ball, throw to first, ending the game. Monsters with a huge 6th inning. They're gonna take home the win, 10-3. Every run counts, just in case, you know, why not? Oh, and the Monsters with just a truly dominant victory. And I would say this is one of their worst games. You see? Oh, wow, Ro, you really wanted your team to win. That's crazy. You put a lot of points on your own team. Hold on, sorry. Let's look at the, oh, wait. We gotta look at the box score. We gotta look at the box score. God, nobody going over 40 points on the Monarchs. And Kamek and Red Paracupa tied up at 90. Both with 80 batting and 10 for items. Everyone got 10 for items. That's what good chemistry does for you. That's crazy, though. I know that's Red Paratroopa's first MVP.